I can guarantee 100% that this method is worth trying rather than doing nothing. I had a case of a person in his 40s who doesn't drink or smoke and was trying to have a good time with his wife after a couple of months, but failed. Somehow, they were able to finish the deed, but ever since then, he has been experiencing more and more difficulty. And this led to the development of minor anxiety when he sensed that intimate time was coming. When something happens, the first thing we must do is find the underlying cause. Once we can identify the underlying cause, it's so much easier to find the solution. In the case of erection, we have to send the blood downstairs. So essentially, not having an erection means that we aren't sending enough blood to that area. This is the cause. Now that we know the cause, the solution becomes easy, which is finding a way to send more blood down there. I'll share two solutions, one of which is a little challenging to do, while the other is easier. Let's begin with the difficult one first. When you try to force yourself to sleep, it often takes much longer than usual to fall asleep. Similarly, when you're on a diet and you force yourself to starve, you end up craving food even more. These are very normal. Some of you might think that, oh, this guy's trying to talk about the stress, but the answer is yes and no. Oftentimes, we tend to use a stress as an explanation for something that's difficult to articulate. But in this case, I can explain the mechanism. So please don't leave and hear me out. I will also provide the solution too. When our bodies are stressed, blood flow tends to be redirected. Normally, our body needs to send the blood down there to achieve erection, right? However, unfortunately, when we are stressed, our blood tend to move in the opposite direction, following towards to the upper part of the body. Have you ever noticed that when you are angry or stressed, you feel a hot sensation starting from the chest and shooting up to the face? And this is why. Long time ago, before the internet, stock market, mortgage, student loan, and YouTube views, the stressful environment for men were encountering dangerous events, such as a war with the other tribes or encountering with the wild, aggressive animals that threatened their lives. In response to the stress, our body activates defense mechanisms such as fighting or fleeing. It prioritizes sending more blood to skeletal muscle or the heart while reducing blood flow to less critical organs like the digestive system or urological reason, which are necessary during a fight or flight situation. That's why it's challenging to achieve an erection when you're in stress state, whether it's due to the work or other life events happening around you. To be honest, unless you address all the knots around you, the symptom won't easily improve. But there is one thing you could try. That's a cold shower right before sex. I already told you this is difficult, but it helps more than you think. Hear me out. When you take a shower with a cold water, your body responds as if it's under a type of stress. However, this stress is a very short term. This means that with more frequent exposure to this stress, your body will develop a resistance to it, leading to a long-term benefit from cold shower. Additionally, the short-term benefit of cold shower is improved blood circulation due to the change in body temperature. Another important factor when it comes to arousal and erection is a dopamine, right? Cold shower increase the dopamine secretion, which slowly drops down over 5 hours. So finish your shower with cold water for at least 30 seconds to 2 minutes. If you're thinking, I understand the benefit, but I don't think I could do that, then I will tell you about slightly easier way to improve blood flow down there. If you can combine it with a cold shower, it'll be even better. This method requires two things, eating and doing. Let me start with the what to do. It's about trying to have more frequent intimate time. The information that I'm sharing today is for the people who have insufficient rigidity or struggle to maintain an erection during intercourse. So think of it as a training. Keep trying. This is very important. Just like we shouldn't expect to get jacked up after going to the gym for a couple of times. Erection occurs when the blood filled the sponge-like muscle inside the penis. By constantly trying to have more intimate time, this tissue and muscle will have more opportunity to be filled with the blood, which helps maintaining the erection. Again, think of it as like going to the gym. You don't necessarily have to engage in sexual intercourse. The key is to have more frequent erection. Another thing to do is lower body exercise. If you have a strong thigh muscle, more blood will remain in the lower region. It's important to maintain strong legs and do squats right before intimate time. Why squats? Because squats not only help build thigh muscle but also affect testosterone levels, which are involved in erection. According to a study done in 2020, right after resistant exercise, testosterone concentration increased immediately and lasts about 30 minutes. 30 minutes is enough, right? Now, let's move on to the what to eat part. All the tips I'm providing are aimed to increase the blood flow to the lower body. To achieve this, we need to ensure our blood vessels are in good health. We can use supplements to dilate blood vessels and help maintain erection. Another important aspect to consider is the liver. The spleen holds the most blood in our body, followed by the liver. When you think of the liver function, detoxification likely come to mind. The liver not only acts as a detoxification cleaner for our body, but also function as a factory that produces vital element for our body. If there are many toxins that the liver has to filter out, it will hold onto the blood until it's all cleansed. This means that if our blood has more toxins, the liver will hold onto the blood longer, resulting in insufficient blood to be sent to the lower body. So, supplement that helps the detoxification process, improve blood circulation, and send more blood to the lower body would be very helpful, like arginine. But more important thing is when to take it and how much to take it. I'll tell you right away, since you watched until now, please keep watching a little longer. We're almost there. Arginine helps detoxify ammonia from the liver and is widely used for hangover prevention and muscle building. I'm not a fan of high dosage of anything, but today we have a purpose, right? It's better to use a high dosage because if you go with the mid to low dosage, you won't get much benefit. So you can go with 6,000 milligram of arginine here. But another thing you must consider is the absorption rate of arginine. This table shows the absorption rate of arginine. As you can see, 30 minutes after taking arginine shows the peak. And this study used the 6,000 milligram as well. And we need to take the advantage of this fact. Let me summarize it for you. Considering the absorption rate of arginine, take 6,000 milligram of arginine 30 minutes before the event. You need to freshen up, right? So take a shower and finish with cold water for about 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Now, dopamine, which helps with the erection, boom, it's activated. After the shower, approximately 5 to 10 minutes have passed since taking the arginine, right? By this time, your concentration of arginine and dopamine will slowly increase. Now, do squats slowly, about 20 to 30 reps or about 3 minutes. Because of the squats, your testosterone will start pumping. Now, you're all ready to go. I can assure you that this method will be very effective when your condition doesn't require Viagra or Cialis. Of course, if your case is a further progressed, then you need to talk to your doctor. Remember the order: arginine, cold shower, and squat. And please let me know how it works out. And have a great time. Remember, health is wealth, so invest in yourself. This is Dr. Sean, making health easy for you. See you next time.